Hey guys, so today I am going to do a walk around of the new Trimble Earthworks system that we had installed on our mini excavator. So this replaced the older GCS Flex. I'm sure if you guys follow me, you've seen a whole bunch of videos on that, and if you haven't, there is a video that just popped up in the corner. You can click on that and see a walk around of that. So that kind of covers that video there. That covers the basic parts of how the system works. So I'm not going to go into too much depth. I'm kind of just going to explain what's different with this one because I've gotten some questions. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you definitely should. The links are down in the description of every video, including this one. You would have already seen images and known that I had this system. So I kind of post on that stuff first. Those things are kind of live, if you will. They happen every day. Sometimes a video doesn't get posted for a couple days or a week or something on here. So I've had the system for a while now and had a good chance to try it out and use it. And I want to show you guys how it works, what's different, and what I like about it. So they did change the sensors. So here are my new sensors. Basically the entire system is new. Earthworks is a replacement for all of the Trimble machine control, different things that they had before, all their different products. So this is Earthworks just set up in a 2D system. You would get the same system and be set up for 3D. You could get the same system be set up for a dozer. That's a really cool thing about these Trimble products that I like, is that you want to add on a tilt bucket sensor like I have, you just add it on. I can make this machine full 3D by just adding the GPS sensors on. I don't have to get all new sensors. I don't have to get a new display. I don't have to get new software. I don't have to get new anything. You just add them on. Actually, you'd probably have to update the software to tell it that it's on, and then you're good to go. So there's that sensor there. There's also a sensor right there for your arm. Still have your laser receiver catcher there. You have your bucket, curl, and dump sensor right there. And the optional thing that we have on here is the tilt bucket sensor. We did have this on the old Flex system as well, so we did get it again on this. It's really nice so you can tell the pitch of your bucket from the machine. So that just hooks up via this cable. This is just protective. Here's the actual cable. So one thing that I definitely like is how this hooks up. Before, right, it was a screw-on electrical hookup. And right now, it's just a plug, and you unplug this, and you're disconnected. And to hook it up, you just plug these in. Instead of screwing it on, boom, you're good to go. Look at that, it was so easy, I could show you with one hand. So, the one thing you'll notice is that I used to have a sensor right here for the pitch and roll and angle of the machine, and now it's on the inside right there with an ECM. So basically all the sensors send it information to here, and then the information goes from here into the screen, and this is also acts as your pitch and roll sensor. Okay, I turned on the machine and now we're inside checking out the screen. So I think the biggest improvements that they made with this system are right here with the screen and the software and the user interface. I think it's much simpler, much more intuitive to use, and the screen is definitely a lot better. It's a lot bigger. It's Android based, so this is basically a tablet. So swipe up, we open up the grade system. So one other big thing about this system is that it is upgradable to automatics. And what that means is I'm going to be able to set in my depth and my slope that I want. I'm going to put my bucket on the ground so it reads that I'm on grade. There'll be a button on here, but with the trigger it would be this one. You pull that and it turns on the automatics, which means that this system tells the hydraulics what to do, and all I have to do is pull the arm in, and it's going to run everything else. So the boom and the bucket, and it's going to hold the bucket at that perfect grade, and I'm going to just be able to pull this back and it's going to grade perfectly for me, which I think is really, really awesome, and it's going to be a huge time saver even for someone like me who can pull on grade. So I can only imagine how much of a time saver it's going to be for maybe a little less experienced operator. So this is the same technology that is on like a Cat 323F. And I did make a video of that while I was out at Trimble Dimensions, so if you guys search on my page you can find out how that works. So my point is that this system is upgradable to that, and I will definitely be doing that once it is available for this machine. And if you're wondering why we decided to upgrade, it was actually the old Flex system is actually now on my John Deere excavator. So I had been looking to buy one for my John Deere for quite a while now, and we finally have enough work to buy one. So Interstate Landscape always likes to keep up on the latest and greatest technology. So my parents wanted to get the latest. So I bought the old one off of them and had it installed. And again, you guys would have known that if you follow me on Instagram, because I posted about it. So definitely check it out. Okay, so this is the new screen, what opens up to. And it's basically the same exact. Has all the same options. You can do all the same things as the old Flex system. It just looks a lot different, and it's now a touch screen. So you can still set up your job. So now you can actually name jobs. So I use this for a water service. We're doing a patio. You can just pick your depth and slope, and you hit apply. And then your attachments are in here. So I only have 2 programmed in at the moment. I'm gonna program in some more and probably make a video to show you how you do that. So we have the tilt grading bucket on. So you click that one and hit select. And it basically rechecks, so the system knows that it's supposed to have a tilt sensor hooked up. So if you forgot to hook up that sensor, it would tell you on here, hey, you forgot to hook that up. So that's what that just did. It went through the system and checked everything. So you can check the system status. So this is where it checks all the sensors that are hooked up to it. Licenses, so I'm guessing this is where it would show your 3D, all the different licenses that you probably buy for the software. So, you know, if you want to go full 3D or you just 2D, you probably have different ones. So you hit start. And it had the last project saved in there, so I just rebenched it. The other really neat thing is this controller that we had installed here. So now, before I would have to go up here, and so like this is benchmark, so you hit that. That's how you benchmark the machine. But you can actually hit this button now and you can bench the machine. So I don't even have to take my hand off the joystick to hit the screen, which is really nice. I can change the increments. So you'll see I'll hit up. You can change what it increases or decreases. So it changes it by 0.05 feet each time, up and down. So it's really easy to just change the grade. So we'll go back to 0 here. Everything is customizable. You can change any of these things. So here, you just basically hold anything. You can, if we want to do attachment angle, you hit that, goes on. You can just slide things around. Here, hit done. So now you can see here, if I slide over, and there's your attachment angle. So this is telling me my cut on the left side of the bucket. So if I lift up here, you can zoom in and out. So as I tilt, you can see those numbers on the bottom change. I can do this. Your excavator is customizable, so I put in a little cat there. You can pick the color. Let's see, bucket focus. So that changes the bucket focus from left, center to right, which is nice because in the old system you used to have to go through a whole menu to get to that. So depending on if you're, especially with a grading bucket, if you're grading a slope like this, you know, and you want to know that right hand side, that's the side you're trying to grade to, you just hit this over and you get it over there. And actually the black button right here changes the bucket focus, so again, I don't have to take my hand off. It has the laser auto accept, so that's the swiping through the laser for the benchmarks, and when you move, that is right on there, so you can turn that on and off, which is nice. Again here, this is how you set your depth, so you just hold it. You want to go, your offset is negative 14.5, boom, and apply. So now it's telling you how far away you are grade every time you move the arm or anything. And then you just tap this to scroll through your options that you have programmed in. So I have some other depths that I was using for patios, so that 2.2 feet. This, you can now set your cross slope for your grading bucket, so you can change that percentage wise. You can do your main fall, your slopes. And so say I wanted to dig a trench at a 2% slope. Apply, apply. So now I'm digging a slope. You can see how this is sloped here towards the machine. And you'd be digging, you know, 0 feet down or whatever you wanted to do, 2.2 feet up on a 2% slope. There you go. Let's see here. Okay, so job setup. You can go back into this that we the first started out with. You can go into the main fall. So basically all those things were the quick keys for it. And you can still go in here. You can change your attachment. This is how you do your touch point. Go in here. I made a video of that already. You can find that on my channel. That's another way of moving around without using a laser. So you actually don't need a laser to move around and use this system. The other cool thing is measure mode. So I'll show you this. This was on the old system. So basically you put your bucket somewhere and you tell it where your bucket focus you want. So if you want it on the left-hand side, the middle, or the right. So we'll do the left. We'll hit, that's the origin that we want. Now we'll raise up. We'll come in to right there. And now you can see, so the slope is a 17.5%, and the depth difference from those 2 points is actually exactly a foot. So you can measure with the machine. That is it with that. Let's go into here. So you can change, these are how you customize everything, your layout. So we can do 3 views if we wanted to. And now you can change which view you want. So say you want that one to be 3D, this one to do cross section, and this one to do the profile. So you hit done, and boom, there you go. That's how you custom. And again, you can zoom in and out, really, really easy, move it around, zoom in and out. You can always hit that and it centers back in. So you can change your light bars, which is this on the side. So you can change them to whatever you want to have. Attachment focus. You can turn the center and the right light bars on. The text ribbon, that was that piece on the bottom, you can turn that on and off. You can change it if you're working at night to a dark background. Just makes it a little less glare in the cab. Overlays. So you can turn on the attachment focus. So if I do that, you can see it right there. It's not the best view to show you in it, but just to show you all the different options, and they just made things much, much easier to get into. Okay, the units. So you can change distance, so that is in and out, up and down. You can change it to meters, US feet, and international feet. At the moment, I am told that they will be coming out with inches in a little bit with a software update, which I will definitely be getting because that's what I mostly use. Main fall angle, you can change degrees, ratio. So just say you got to do 2-to-1 slopes. You can actually just put in the ratio here, and that's how you change things. You don't have to like do the math to figure out degrees or percent or anything. Same exact thing here. I'll just cancel out. So grade tolerance. So that's your tolerance of where it tells you you're on grade. Currently I've set it on medium, and that is a default of 0.13 feet. You can change it to fine mode, which would be 0.07 feet, or coarse 0.33 feet. File transfer, language select, sound. I think in here actually. So the other neat thing is there's always this information icon, and you hit it if you don't know what a screen means. So grade tolerance is the amount of error allowed before the system considers the cutting edge to be off grade. So it kind of tells you what everything is, which is really nice. So you can really customize it however you want, which is nice. And again, it's an Android, so boom, you want to close it, shoot it off the screen. And then what they have this other part that's called a web interface. And this is where you can change. This is how you enter in buckets. This is how you make all the bigger changes to the system. So basically, if you're an owner of a business, you would not generally give your guys access to this. This is where the owner can go in and change settings and set it up how they want. Maybe so a guy can't go in and accidentally even just mess it up. So I'll sign in and we'll come right back. Okay, I got my username and password in. Okay, I got my username and password in, and we're signing in. Okay. So this is where you can change everything in here. You can check all the onboard devices. Check the projects, file management. So here's all your data. This is how you would configure the machine in the first place. And it's also nice, it's like a double lock feature. So in order to actually change anything, you would have to do this and send a request. And then it would have to have given permission to change these settings, which is good, because then nothing gets changed or messed up if you don't want it to. Because if you start messing with the how the machine was set up, then you're going to change all your settings, and it's not going to show you where the bucket is correctly. So if we go into attachments, so it'll tell you here, and this is where you would add an attachment again, but you'd have to unlock. So there's not really too much exciting in this, but again, it's all the you hit the I, and it kind of tells you what the system is, so or what that setting does, which is really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely an upgrade over the old system in the ease of use, and obviously the screen is a major upgrade, which is really nice. So thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much it, and make sure you stay tuned, because I'll be putting up a bunch of videos coming up of this in use. So thanks for watching. Bye.